Andrew, but I think Andrew's dope too.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
I think it is JB Andrew.
all right. So here we are, man, out to game one of this first set between these two competitors, Captain Zack and Karna.
He almost got 0 to death just now. He just barely got out of it. Captain Zack was reading his DI every time with the forward air. Okay, good. He was able to have another jump.
Captain Zack, man, the reason why I feel like he's so good at the game is because he is young. He still has that young man confidence. Man. He still feel like he's just allowed to do whatever he wants, man. So once you hit like 18, that's like Smash 40. that's when you start to second guess yourself all the time.
I thought you were gonna say Smash forward, and you're like, Smash 40. I'm like, oh. I do believe in that. I think Bayonetta gives you the opportunity to be able to like press a lot of buttons. So if you want to feel like you're playing another game where you can just press anything you want, definitely go Bayonetta.
Anything you want to know. That's pretty true. Pretty true. Almost everything she does feels like a safe on shield. So. All right, but either way, safe or not, Karna seemingly looking like he knows this matchup. I just took a couple notes here from Hobby, but he is going in. Captain Zack losing that stock first, only adding on that 68%, but you never want to count Captain Zack out. He is known to convert off of, like a lot of wild straight hits.
Beautiful attack right there. Could have possibly been the KO, especially with that downer. Very strong attack that people seem to forget how strong it is. And I love the weight patience on the forward tilts. Almost gets a KO too.
I thought he was going to potentially try to go for another forward air, but I think the platform saw it pulling back, so he just had to go for the bounce position, hope for the best. Regardless, though, damage he has added right now. Not nothing you can just knock off him right now. This boy is in it. Looks for the up smash, but luckily for Captain Zack, he was able to get that afterburn kick out in time instead of getting up the air dodge or anything like that.
I had a feeling we'd see that downer coming out from Zack again, knowing that it will KO, and he went for it last time. So he went for it again. It looked like Karna just blocked. He's just waiting to see what Captain Zack does whenever he's really high. And we could possibly get a downer, so we probably won't see that move happen too much now. And a beautiful DZ type trade. Ooh, okay, Karna's going really aggressive now, but definitely a different play style coming from That's going to be a KO coming out from Captain Zack, but Karna does have Bayonetta at 124. However, this is Rage Bayonetta, so anything can happen.
I don't want to take anything away from just yet, except for that stock. Good stuff, man. The Vanish combo, man, that's a day one. That's a day one right there, but it still works out. Just had to use a different throw this time around. So good stuff to Karna, man. You know, pulling every trick that he can right there to go ahead and take that first game. So
yeah, that was a JV2 stock coming out from Karna too, so he was looking clean. He looked like he had no issue. That Smashville, one of the stages where everyone feels comfortable on. So I want to see where Captain Zack decides to take Karna, and it might be a stage that maybe Karna loves. And we're finally, for the first time, at least during our casting session, seeing Lilat.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we finally saw for the first time Dreamland a second ago, and now we're getting another stage that we're finally seeing. I wonder what he banned. Now, he probably banned Tri-Flat. If we're going to Lilat, I feel like he probably banned Tri-Flat. No, he's good.
He lived. Okay, I actually thought there was another hit coming out from the forward air.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think if he staggered, like, you know, he staggered that one forward air, the second one, and he went for a third one after that, he would have been fine. Either way. What?
He actually grabbed twice.
And avoided it.
That was a weird thing, because it looked like Bayonetta was in front of him, but Bayonetta was actually behind him just barely because of those jabs. And this is actually a good stage to get up smash KOs with Sheik, so we might see that happen a lot from Karna if he gets like a good neutral air where the Bayonetta lands on the platform. Something that Hobby was going for a lot on stages like Dreamland, or mainly Dreamland, because that's the stage we're pretty much playing on.
All right. Oh, hey, and that is not what Karna wanted right there. We still got the damage, but I just want to try to get that ledge to preserve that stock a little longer.
Wow, that was some amazing patience on both of those. Man, that's actually KO. That was wonderful coming out from Karna. It was great patience, just staying right in front of Captain Zack's face, almost giving Captain Zack enough time to react and actually punish.
Captain Zack now, you know, as we were saying, Mistake has been throwing a lot of heel slides, but now I'm starting to see a decent amount of heel slides from Captain Zack here.
Hey man, they are Bayo buddies.
Yeah.
So they must play it together a whole lot.
They're exchanging secrets, man. Zack was over there teaching them about the way to convert off straight hits. He was just like, yo, but have you heard about some heel slides?
Wow, that was, yeah.
It was nice.
My little brother did this move. You should try it out.
Yeah, Karna, definitely like Big Brother right now, the way he beating him up. 80% to this 38, but You never want to count out Bayonetta. I mean, look how quick she racked that up. About two straight hits and a couple bullets.
Yeah, the way I see Karna using up tilts on the platforms, it almost feels like this is his counter pick stage. It doesn't feel like it's actually Captain Zack's. Oh, nice. Look, there it is. And that's the thing I was speaking about. It's perfect for getting that up smash. You make one mistake, especially with Bayonetta, the way she lands, she actually has a lot of lag after her up Bs. So she'll land down or land on stage, have a lot of lag, and it's perfect time to punish. And that's what it looked like Karna saw and got the up smash. So he's now currently up 2-0. It's a little shocking.
I mean, we did give him the accolades a little earlier on.
Yeah.
Texas has been really claiming for the boy, and now he's really putting on. You know, last time we went somewhere, people were like, oh, this guy's good. He ended up being last in the pool. I mean, not saying no names, but you probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Either way.
Next time we talk about the remake. Well, here we go. On to the next game. Karna,
Okay, I was talking about South, but whatever.
Oh, wow.
Whatever, man. Yeah, sure, your roommate. Yeah, you put him on blast. We're here. We are a 3-0 situation, potentially looming for Karna over Captain Zack. But Captain Zack hopefully trying to fight his way through that. Want to get himself on the board at least once on Karna, or maybe even pull us reverse 3-0. Wow. It looks like he's not having any of that, though.
Let's see if we can take him off the top. Karna seeming to have some really good... Oh, my goodness. Beautiful catch right there, getting that dare to actually KO. Pretty low percent. Yeah, this is looking like Karna's stage for sure. A little shocked to see Captain Zack take it back after it looked like Karna won the last game convincingly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can see why now. Actually, a lot of people say don't go this stage against Bayonetta. So I could see it being a good Bayonetta stage because she could just, you know, shoot her shots just hanging out near the ledge. It doesn't matter for Karna.
Definitely doesn't matter for him. Fighting his way back into it. Doesn't get the up air that he's looking for, though.
The DI actually air dodged into the ground and went right in front of Captain Zack.
Do you see this space right here from Karna? Could have tried to go for the punish on that wish twist, but instead, you know, waits, sees that Captain Zack's going to try to come down with another aerial. Let's go for that punish instead. And he did get it, but, you know, not as strong as he wanted. He's actually losing his stock for it.
Okay, another grab. Looking a little rough for Captain Zack. He's been on the ledge for a lot of the previous of the Lilac game, but this time around, it looks like he's going to try to take him off the top, and if he had gotten that up B, that might have actually been a KO.
Yeah. Look at the damage he's already added, though. Karna was looking good, had a solid lead, and then one combo after that. Zack's right back in it.
Uh-oh. Very nice. They go for that before. It did work once, and he finally gets the dare to actually work. He went for it about 4 times this set, and that's the first time he got to work.
Oh!
It is!
That was godlike. That was godlike. Got to give it to him right there. First hit of forward tilt, and then immediately catches that man air dodging down with that up smash. So
that's the Bayo special. We actually saw Mistake go for it once or twice, and Captain Zack decided to go for it and get it to work out. It's one of those things where it's not a combo. It's not really supposed to work, but you're not expecting it. That one little jab, that one little punch just puts you off, and you're thinking like, oh, wait, what just happened? Next thing you know, you're dead.
Yeah, man, you can try to, you're supposed to jump out of it, but, you know, sometimes when you think you already hit the ground and you hit that air dodge a little too early, air dodging down to the ground does have quite a bit of lag. Well, it definitely showed by the way that he was able to get that up. So here we are out to game 4 this time around. Karna was looking pretty good for those first 2 games. Now last one, Captain Zack managed to sneak that one away from him, but we'll see if that's the start of his climb back to at least to a game 5, where Karna going to go ahead and cut that short right now.
Okay. I see what he's going for, trying to hit Captain Zack while he's near the ledge, and almost high enough percent. I actually feel a little bad for Captain Zack, because every time he does that, it almost KOs, and those are pretty much match changers. Like, he could have possibly won the first 2 games if those forward air KO'd, but this time around, it didn't KO again. It's going to be scary. Okay, landing neutral air. Ooh, and he saw through it. That hitbox is out forever.
Okay. All right. All right, man. That was like he could have done that so many different ways, but
that was
a step back.
Yeah, he could have moved forward and charged the up smash. He barely let that connect, but it worked. That looked fantastic. Good stuff to Captain Zack.
Want to make sure he got that good distance. Yeah, he definitely could have charged it too, but you want to make sure he got that good distance on it. A little flashy on that one.
Yeah, this is rough for Karna now. Only 47%. Usually he's controlling the stage, getting a lot of grabs. But Captain Zack hanging out on the platforms a lot. And when he does come back on the stage, you barely see Karna getting the grabs. Ooh, okay. Again, patience coming out from Karna. And there goes that first hit of forward air. He's able to combo into so many things with that, either into grab or up smash when he needs to KO.
Yeah. All right, the pressure right here, again, that Captain Zack is putting on. Karna's still looking for a way to get this first stock off. I mean, he's got him in decent percentage. Wow, Captain Zack, man, I feel like he doesn't give up the air dodge as much as you would like to see. Never mind. Well,
Except
there it is. Never right there, because I see him throwing out, but I always see him throw out more like hitboxes than others. Like I think if people don't go for the air dodge, they usually try to jump away. Captain Zack is like, I'm gonna throw out a hitbox. Either I'm going to air dodge or I'm gonna throw out a hitbox.
All right, very nice by Karna. He was only able to get 2 fairs, but he is bringing back up the damage. He just needs more grabs. Feels like that's what he's going for the most, knowing that if he does do a fair and he gets witch time at this percent, he will get KO'd. And last time he got witch time by doing a neutral air, so he has to be very safe, especially if those late neutral airs where he goes to the neutral air, stays out for a while, and allows perfect timing for Captain Zack to get a witch time.
All right. So Karna, like, slowly but surely getting himself back into this game.
There goes again, that neutral air, but that time it was the early hit of the neutral air, and there goes the grab. He actually missed it. Oh my goodness!
Okay, let's go. Karna right there. What a catch. I thought he was going to immediately try to go up there for a bouncing fish at first, but instead lands on that platform, forces the jump over, and caught him with just like the very tail end of his up air.